Okay. Hi you guys, I'm back at again with another YouTube video. It's your girl Shay Shay, it's Shay Shay, Sweet Shay Shay, whichever you guys want to call me. And today is the first journey of I'm moving out of my apartment. And you guys, this is so hard for me. As you guys know, I've been literally saying for the past couple months I was moving, but I just couldn't do it because I have a really bad attachment problem. And I get really super duper attached to everything that I grow to love. So, this is my first apartment. Yeah, I hate that I'm like moving. But I need to move. You know when it's like, you know you need to do something and you just like feel it in your heart and you're like, I have to do it. And it's like you've been knowing you needed to do it for a really long time, but you just haven't did it because you're just so stuck in your ways. And I have to get uncomfortable. I have to get in a place because it's just so comfortable. You know when something's just so comfortable and you just like, oh, I might as well just stay where I'm comfortable at. But you know that comfort is never your best friend. It's always your worst enemy because it's not the best thing for you at all the time. So when you're comfortable, that means that you're not where you should be, I feel like. Is this a tan? Oh no. Yeah, I do have a tan from being at the lake. But you guys, it's the first day. The apartment is crazy. Just how all my stuff is still set up and everything. But today's my first day of like packing everything up. And I'm doing this ASAP. So I'm literally going to be moving out this week, hopefully. And I'm going back to my parents' house. I'm going back to my parents' house, and I say it like that because you guys know that like I just love my own space, and it has been hard for me, but I've been like straying away from it. But I know it's like what God needs me to do. Like God wants me to go back home. Like I should have, number one, never left home. I should have never left home, which I know, but I was just not being obedient. And I was obedient for like a month, and then I was just like, oh, just, you know, just wanting to leave. But and I'm gonna have those moments when I go back home, but it just pushed me to make the right decision this time. You know, I'm not gonna stay there forever. Hopefully just like 2 or 3 months, and just get myself together and get in a place where hopefully I can buy a home. But rent is crazy expensive, especially living in a luxury apartment. It's crazy, like it's insane. And I've literally, the time that I've been here, gave them so much money, and it's just so dumb. And it was just a dumb, naive decision that I made coming here. I should have never moved here, like ever. I should have just stacked my money when I was at home, and that's just what I should have did. So if you don't have to leave, don't leave. Like, of course, go get you in a hotel, go stay somewhere just for a little bit to cool off. But don't move out and move into and make a commitment to a place. I made a commitment here. I had a year lease. So my lease was over 6-7 months ago. And I'm still here. Like, what? I didn't renew my lease like for another year, but I was just doing month to month. But no, should have never did it, and I should have moved out. I was already ready to move out in March, but I just didn't want to go to my parents' house. And I was just like, I'm not going to go there. Or you know what? I was going to go to my parents' house, but we were waiting for them to move. Because they were moving to a different city. And, not a different city, whatever. Different part of California. And that's a different city. Yeah, so I was just like I'll just wait till you guys move to the new house and I'll move over there with you guys. And then they never moved to the new house. They ended up deciding to stay where they're at and stay in the neighborhood they're at. And I was just like, okay, like eventually it just like wasn't a thing to even talk about anymore. But then as time went on, I was like, I need to get out of this apartment. Like it took a lot. So before the camera cut me off, I was gonna say I'm really mentally just not stable right now. I'm really suffering. You guys know that I suffer from really bad depression and anxiety. And what triggered it and what made me make this decision to move is my last week that I filmed for you guys. You can see it. If you go back in the videos, you can see in the vlog just how like out of it I was. I was so out of my body because I was just pushing myself to do too much. And it was so overwhelming for me, and I literally had an anxiety attack because it was just so much. At the end of the week, I was like, I'm never doing this again. And I'm just in a place where I'm trying to figure it out, because it's like I'm trying to get back into what I love, because you know, like, I feel like I haven't been myself since I lost my best friend, and I've been trying to get myself back together, you know, like, and I'm like trying to do the things that I love, but it was like, it was doing the things I love pushed me overboard. And it was because, you know, I did try to do 2 looks in a week, and I was just trying to do everything at one time. But it just made me look at myself, and I'm just like, what is wrong with me? You know, like, why can't I even handle doing a promo week? Like, I used to do 5 looks, 4 looks in 1 week, 3 looks, I'd say. Like, we used to do looks like crazy. So the fact that I just couldn't even do 2 looks, and I'm like, okay, something's not right. And I had to backtrack, and I had to say, I need to take time away. Like, I need to go get help. I already go to therapy, but I just need to go figure it out. And I don't need the pressure of life as an adult right now on me. Of course, I'm always going to have it. I'm always going to have bills. I'm always going to have all that. But I just need a break. And I'm like, I need to get away. I need to go somewhere far, and I need to go take care of me. I need to get off of social media. I've been like taking little breaks over the past couple months, but it's so serious right now that I just need to take a break, and a long break. And it's so unfortunate because I feel like I was just hopping into my YouTube and just, you know, like, what you guys have been seeing me do is just me trying, getting up every day and trying. And I have been trying, but I have to take time to myself. Like, I have to get myself together. Like, I've been okay, like, and it's weird because it's like I've been okay, but it's like deep down I'm not, and I have to go get help. Like, I have to get myself together. So I was like, I have to pack up this whole apartment, and I need to put all my stuff somewhere, and I need to go. So, because I can't just pack up all my stuff and just be like, oh, I gotta go, you know, like, I can't do that. You can't do that. So yeah, I'm just like at a place where it's like the chapter, and it just makes sense, you know. It's like I might as well just like end this chapter of my life of being at this apartment and just figure it out and go start over and not throw my money away. I'm throwing so much money away by living here, and it's like, for what? Don't do it. Like, literally don't do it. And if you do it where it makes sense. So yeah, so I'm about to start packing up the whole house. It's crazy, but I gotta figure it out, and I gotta get it together. So I'm about to get myself together I'm gonna put on some clothes where I can clean, so I can just clean this house up. I was gonna hire a maid, but then I was just like, I am really good at cleaning, and I like, y'all should hire me. I'm really a maid, low-key. I got a few special talents, hidden talents. But yeah, I'm about to get it together, and I have to separate all my clothes because you guys know I have so many clothes, and I'm over having this many clothes that they just sit around and I barely wear them. So I'm gonna figure out clothes that I'm actually gonna need and clothes that I'm not. So yeah, I love you guys. Oh, and also, I know you guys love when I record. I need to get my eyebrows done, y'all. I'm finna go get my eyebrows done today or tomorrow, whatever day I can. Oh my gosh, like, I look like I'm freaking 15. That's how bad my eyebrows look right now. But if I'm not filming, I'm probably gonna have somebody filming for me because I've just been so out of it. I don't even want to pick up the camera, and which is fine, but I still want to film this experience of moving out of my apartment. I showed you guys me moving here. I just like the apartment tour and all that. But move out with me and come on this journey with me. Hopefully, I don't know, I might own a house, I might not, I don't know what I'm gonna do in the future, but I just know I need to make it right. It has to be what God wants for me, And that's all. It literally has to be what God wants for me and what God has planned for me. And I want to walk in that, because last time I knew before moving in here that this is not what God wanted for me. Was for me to leave my parents' house. Not even like this apartment specifically, but just moving into an apartment. Like, I just knew, I felt it in my heart, God did not want me to do it, but I just still did it. And I think God just showed me, this apartment showed me like what I can do, because I did this all on my own at 19. And God just showed me, like, look what I can do for you, my daughter. You know, like, this is what I can do. The sky's the limit. You know, like, there's nothing that's too high for you. Like, I can do whatever. If I can live in a luxury apartment at 19 where I got neighbors that are 40, 50 years old paying what I'm paying, it made me look at it like, oh, I can do this. You know, I can do whatever I put my mind to, and anything that I put my heart to. And if it's in God's will and his purpose, then I will be able to have it no matter what. And God showed me that by giving me this apartment and being able to do this all on my own. No co-signers, just me, fresh off, just me being who I am. Being able to get this, and it's a huge accomplishment. I'm so thankful for this apartment. It showed me a lot. And life is just all about that, learning and growing, and it's just a part of it. It's a part of the game. It's a part of the ball game. You have to lose. Like, you're not always gonna win, and I know that. And losing might seem like such a bad thing, but it's like way better than losses. I mean, than wins. I feel like losses are way better than wins. Like 100%. I genuinely feel like that, because you get something. It means something more when you lose, and then when you get to win out of it, like, it's just it's way more important. Like, it's just better. Whatever. So yeah, you guys. Let's see where I'm at in a few years. Let's see where I'm at in a few years. I can't believe I'm going back to my parents' house, actually. But I've actually been wanting to. I love being at my parents' house. Everything's just like, I'm just taken care of over there, you know? So I have to take care of myself. Okay, I was supposed to take care of me. And my father and my mother, they love taking care of me. But they only want to take care of me when I'm under their roof with them. Like, if I'm over here, they're not doing nothing for me. But if I'm over there with them, they like to take care of you, girl. Okay, so I'm excited. But yeah, you guys. Love y'all.